Ever notice how Surah Al-Kahf comes right after Al-Isra? Well, that's no accident. Let's unlock it. This hadith sets the stage perfectly. A time of trial is coming, but hey, so is the solution. Okay, so let's start with Surah Al-Isra. It signals this huge, monumental shift in spiritual leadership. Now, this night journey wasn't just a miracle. It was basically a formal handover of a sacred trust. You can see this divine message was a trust passed down through generations, finally reaching the Muslim community. But why the transfer? Well, Surah Al-Isra explains that the previous bearers had unfortunately lost that trust. They failed to protect the book's amana, or trust, and that led to this massive transfer. This brings up a huge question for us, right? How do we avoid that same fate? And the answer is right there, in the very next chapter. Surah Al-Kahf is basically our survival guide. The first big trial it covers? Faith. Dealing with pressure to abandon what you believe in. A group of young men chose faith over fitting in, and God protected them miraculously. Next up is the trial of wealth, when prosperity and success can lead to so much arrogance. His friend tried to remind him where he came from, but he wouldn't listen, and he lost everything. Then there's the story of Moses. It shows how even the most knowledgeable can be tested by knowledge. Al-Khidr's actions seemed destructive, but they were actually acts of preservation, guided by divine wisdom. And finally, the surah tackles maybe the ultimate trial: power, authority, and massive influence. Dhul-Qarnayn used his incredible power not to conquer, but to protect the weak and establish justice. So you see what Surah Al-Kahf is doing is giving us a complete toolkit to protect our faith. And that's the connection. Al-Isra gives us the responsibility. Al-Kahf gives us the roadmap. So the question for us is, which trial are you facing and which shield will you pick up?